WonYoung is not just an idol, she's a phenomenon. The moment she stepped onto the scene, it was like the world collectively paused and took notice. She wasn't just pretty, she radiated. There was this undeniable aura about her, like she knew she was made for this, and the camera, it knew, too. At just 14, she debuted and instantly stood out among dozens of trainees and hopefuls. There was something magnetic, something that didn't feel trained, it felt destined. It's one thing to have visuals, but to have presence, that's rare. And WonYoung had it from the start. Fast forward, and it's not just about a strong debut anymore. WonYoung isn't the pretty face in the group, she's the standard. The way she grew between IZ*ONE and IVE was nothing short of masterful. You saw the evolution in real time. Her movements sharper, her confidence higher, her gaze deadly, and yet, never forced. She brought that impossible blend of elegance and power, sweet and savage. Each comeback wasn't just a performance, it was a statement. Whether it was 11, Love Dive, or IAM, she didn't just perform. She delivered moments. Headlines, TikToks, chart toppers. WonYoung wasn't chasing trends, she was the trend. Let's talk about what makes her the IT girl. Because WonYoung doesn't just win over K-pop fans, she wins over everyone. Fashion houses fight for her. Magazines adore her. Kids want to be her. Adults admire her poise. She steps into a room, and the air changes. Her Instagram posts? Instantly iconic. Her airport fashion? Instant lookbook. Her tiniest move? Viral. But what's wild is how natural it all feels. There's no desperation in her stardom. She simply breathes and the world watches. That's not strategy. That's star power. Organic, magnetic, irresistible. And with all this attention, you'd expect cracks, but they never come. She's under a spotlight most couldn't handle. Scrutinized daily. Every hair strand, every facial expression dissected. But she remains composed, glowing, unbothered. It's not just professionalism, it's grace. She's one of the youngest in the industry to be under this much pressure, yet she walks like she's been doing this for decades. That's more than talent. That's discipline, vision, strength. You look at WonYoung and realize, this isn't an idol who got lucky. This is an icon who works for it, day and night, and still makes it look effortless. On stage, she's unreal. There's a reason fan cams of her rack up millions. There's intent in every move. A subtle hand flick, a single wink, a breath before the beat drops. Everything is calculated, and yet, it never feels robotic. WonYoung brings life into choreography. Her face tells stories, her body hits every beat like it was written for her. She's the kind of performer you can't look away from, even if she's not center. She turns background moments into headlines. That's star quality. That's not taught. That's innate. But WonYoung's influence goes beyond music. She's shaping the future of what it means to be a K-pop idol. She's building a legacy, one where idols don't just sing and dance, but influence culture, redefine beauty, set standards. She's a Gen Z icon, but also a timeless one. Kids growing up now will say, WonYoung was it. She's doing variety shows, hosting, modeling, all while leading comebacks that number one. She's a multi-hyphenate wrapped in pink, glitter and steel. There's no ceiling for her. She's not chasing success. She is success. Dressed in a bow. WonYoung is the blueprint, the full package, the dream every trainee has when they close their eyes. Visuals, check. Stage presence, check. Charisma, charm, professionalism, versatility, and the ability to take over every timeline without even trying? Check, check, check. But what makes her special isn't just the list of traits. It's the way she embodies them all. With soul. She doesn't feel manufactured. She feels real, authentic, effortlessly brilliant. The kind of star who reminds you why you fell in love with K-pop in the first place. WonYoung isn't just the face of a generation, she is the generation. The dream every trainee whispers about at night, the standard every rising idol studies frame by frame. She walked into an industry filled with stars and somehow became the sun, radiating, orbit-defining, and impossible to ignore. There's something surreal about her rise, not just because of how fast or how flawless it's seemed, but because of how deeply she owns every part of it. She dances like the stage was built for her. She speaks with poise that silences entire rooms. She blinks and trends shift. And yet, behind every perfect frame is someone who works, someone who trains, someone who's weathered judgment and pressure with elegance most adults can't master. WONYOUNG is what happens when talent, timing, and destiny collide. But even more, she's proof that you can be soft and strong, graceful and powerful, sweet and savage, all at once. She's no longer the rookie with star potential. She is the moment, the muse, the main character of K-pop's current chapter. And if we're lucky, we're only at the beginning of what will be a legendary story. WONYOUNG didn't just rewrite the idol playbook, she became the gold leaf signature on its cover. WONYOUNG is the perfect idol, not because she fits a mold, but because she broke it and then built her own. In an industry that sees new faces debut every week, where trends shift faster than the seasons, she doesn't just survive, she dominates. She stays the moment, effortlessly. There's a reason why. No matter how many rookies enter the scene, people keep coming back to her. She has that rare, timeless glow, something beyond visuals or talent. It's the way she holds your gaze through a screen, the way she turns choreography into storytelling, the way she radiates confidence without ever seeming unreachable. New idols come in fresh and hungry, and yet WONYOUNG remains the standard, graceful, poised, and yet so strikingly human. She's not just in the spotlight, she is the spotlight. Everyone watches, not because they're told to, but because they can't help it. She's captivating in a way that feels inevitable. And as the world keeps spinning, new groups rise, and the K-pop landscape expands, WONYOUNG doesn't get lost in the crowd. She owns it. Because you don't replace an icon, you just keep watching her shine. And the most exciting part, she's just getting started. We're witnessing the beginning of what could be one of the most legendary careers in K-pop history. Every year, she reinvents herself just a little. New looks, deeper stage expressions, bigger roles. And yet, she always stays true to that glowing, powerful, poised energy that only WONYOUNG has. So when people say, she's the IT girl, it's not hype, it's fact. WONYOUNG did it. She captivated the world, topped charts, redefined what it means to shine. And in doing so, she didn't just live the dream. She became the dream. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day. Love, Lovie.